start me off.
I can't start.
So you just start by saying, what would you like to work on today?
So, what would you like to work on today?
I'm struggling a bit. I'm struggling to even find what to identify to work on. I'm feeling kind of all over the place.
Would you say more about this struggling?
Yeah, I guess I chose the word struggling because it's not that I don't want to face it. It's just that I'm not even sure what the heck it is I'm dealing with. I know sometimes I feel down, and then sometimes I feel really anxious and like my mind's racing and stuff.
I hear you saying your emotions are all over the place.
Yeah.
Could you tell me some more about that?
Well, like yesterday, I was walking the dog, and the dog kept pulling me in one direction, and I wound up like yelling on my street and cursing, and early in the morning, people were going to look at me, think I'm a lunatic, and then I settled down, and then later that afternoon, I was so down, I just sat there staring at the computer screen, and then later that night, I was just felt like I was nervous about everything.
Could you tell me more about that nervousness?
Yeah, it's like by the end of the day, I was like, what the hell's going on with me? It's such ups and downs, and it was like scary almost. Like this is what's going on with me?
So it sounds like you're afraid. What are you afraid of?
I'm a little afraid that, I don't know, losing my mind or losing my sensibility. I don't feel like I have a handle on shit anymore.
Go on.
I mean, the dog is just being a freaking dog and sniffing things, and I'm getting all pissed off and worrying about falling on the ice, and I'm yelling, but I'm yelling like a freaking whack job, in my neighborhood. I'm sure people look at the window, oh, there he is again, freaking lunatic. And it's like, it's almost like that's a situation that I can yell at because it's safe, if you know what I mean. It's not a person, I'm not even yelling at the dog, I'm just yelling in frustration, and it's early in the morning, and I can just let it out, and that feels a little freaking weird to me.
I hear you saying you have some pent-up anger and you just don't know what to do with it. What would you like?
Well, that probably is it. I mean, it probably is it. That's why I'm yelling at. So yeah, it's an opportunity to just yell, but I'm not even at that moment. It only feels like I'm mad because the dog is pulling me. But what? I mean, it just feels kind of crazy.
Please tell me more.
Well, it does kind of feel like I take the opportunity to yell and get it out, but it just makes me more angry and then kind of embarrassed by myself, and then I start worrying, like, what the hell's the matter with me?
Go on.
Well, I go from that to later in that afternoon, I'm tired, and then just get this like bout of being down where it's like, what's the matter with me?
Sounds like you're experiencing some pain that you're having trouble identifying.
Yeah, I do feel in pain, and the frustrating part is I'm not sure where it's coming from or why I'm feeling that.
Is there any way I can help you find that issue?
I would like that, but I'm not sure what to say because I'm not sure.
I heard you mention something about embarrassment. Could you elaborate on that?
Losing my shit in the neighborhood and yelling at a door, just when I back up from it and I calm down, I just think that's freaking embarrassing. Okay, stop. I might have been out.